Hello, YouTuber Reservoir Warrior here. I just got back from my locals, and I actually got a bunch of Angel Feather cards while I was there. Someone got them from their friend. He was looking to move them, and I said I was interested, knowing we are getting Angel Feathers in the next extra booster. And uh, back in the older days of Vanguard, I remember that was a clan I always wanted to build. A lot of the cards were either hard to get or expensive. But I think I did have like a fun Metatron deck. So now I can actually build a full-on Metatron deck. But it was a lot of cards. I paid only 40 and like really cheap Dragon Ball Super cards for them because he wasn't he wasn't trying to get rid of he was trying to get rid of them fast. So any like good deal he can get, he would get rid of them for. So I'd say I lucked out. I'd say I lucked out on the deal, but his friend said everything was like around 200, but obviously paid a lot less. So you can look for a couple Angel Feather deck profiles next week. Only thing is I don't have a lot of the triggers, so. And then this is like the only starting Vanguard I have other than a heal trigger. But I'll just show everything. I zoomed in there, yeah, okay. So I'll just go through the commons and rares. And then I'll go through the double rares and above. I know it sounds like there's a cricket in my basement, but no, that's just from the outside. Let me put these down. And then for triggers, yeah. Remember stand trigger guys? I remember stand triggers. They were cool. This Nurse of Dangerheart is almost doing the justice from Space Patrol Lulico. Thought that was pretty funny. And I remember this draw trigger very well. There's another draw trigger. Here's the other potential starting Vanguard target. And then your other, whatchamacallit? Your other, whatchamacallit, heal triggers. And then everything else is in this box. So I'll show the rares next. Luckily I was able to fit the rares and, double rares and above. So these do have G units. I stopped playing Vanguard before G units came out. I think the last booster I bought packs of or any cards of was set 13, I want to say. Maybe it was 14 or 15. But anyway. So here we have more, yeah, these are the only G units I have that are not double rare or above. Some other units I'm not too familiar with, actually. Because, you know, they're from G series. These cards from Booster 11 I remember. This I don't remember, obviously. But I do have a playset of almost everything. I think there's like a double rare I just don't have a playset of, and that's it. But, yeah, just felt like sharing you guys everything I got before I started deck building. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I only have three Beccas, but that's okay because it's just a Grade 2 vanilla. How good I do with Sariels. I think I might need that for, I forget which deck. I don't know if it's Celestial or I don't know if it's for my Celestial deck or maybe my Metatron deck, but I believe this is a Legion. Could be wrong though. Remember Godiel? I remember anything from set 6 very well. Regal sounds familiar too, because that's booster set 11. And then here are Sentinels. Even though this one... Wait, no, that's not Sentinel. My bad. The other one was, though. But yeah, you're going to see Sentinel. That actually isn't called a Sentinel because it was before Sentinels were a thing. So I thought that was... You know, that's also pretty cool. Oh yeah, and then there's this random Ganslot, which I remember pulling an SP of, but... My version, that's, like, severely damaged. Forgive me, guys, for the coughing. I gotta get the double rares out first. So, triples. Here we go. So yeah, that stacks all like the triple rares and 1 SP, which is pretty nice. But anyway. So, some more G units, or G series units I'm not familiar with. And here's Crimson War Metatron. Now this is from a G set, but there's no G effects, so I'm definitely gonna use this, but I'm happy about getting these Metatrons. Because that's a deck I always like wanted to build full-fledged. Now I remember a Godiel. Morris, and this is what her double rare foiling used to look like way back when. And then this was a very common Grey 2 card. When this unit attack hits, if you have an Angel Feather Vanguard, you may pay the cost if you do draw a card, which is Counterblasting 2. Many other archetypes, or many other clans have the same effect. There's Love Machine Gun Nociel. Danielle, which I need for one of the decks. Oh yeah, and then here's what an old Sentinel looks like. So pretty much has the same text, or pretty much does the same thing as a Sentinel, but they didn't call it Sentinels back then. And then there's another Sentinel. That's from set 11, so that's when they did call it Sentinels. More Sentinels. And more Sentinels. And now we get to the fun stuff, which is going to be all the G units and triple rares and whatnot. And then I did get these 2 dividers, which is nice. And of course this deck box. But now for the main attraction. So here are all the G units and G Guardians. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with anything from the G series. I don't even know how to G stride or what that is really. So, you know, I guess it's not gonna matter too much because my friends who play don't have any G units, so that's why I'm not gonna build a Angel Feather deck with the G units. And then that's it for the G units. So there's the SP. Very happy to have a Metatron SP. When this card came out, that's also... Well, like I said, I did want to build this deck when it came out, so... Now I can. Another deck I wanted to build was Ramiel Reverse. Love the artwork on this card. Love the effect, too. Love everything about this card, honestly. And then there's Kyriel. Shamsiel. And then there's the regular Amiel, which I probably should have had behind reverse, but... So I can make that deck. Zechariah, I know, was another popular one. I think she was pretty pricey back in the day. Gavral. If I did make a G deck, it would probably be her. I know she's the most viable option. And then there's Battle Cupid Nociel. And yeah, that is pretty much... that is pretty much all the Angel Feather stuff I got, so... Yeah, there's a lot of deck building I can do now, and so look forward to that. I'll see if I can probably make a couple at locals tomorrow. I just gotta buy sleeves and whatnot. So, yeah, but I'm really excited about that. And I'm not sure if I said this in another video or not, but I can confirm that my friend and I are going to be splitting a sneak peek kit. So look forward to that in 2 weeks now, I want to say. Because the set comes out October 19th. Yeah, the 12th's in 2 weeks. That's crazy. So that's going to be really fun. We're both wanting to build Shadow Paladins, but he's going to get all the darker regulars from the kit, and I'm going to get all the Pale Moons, so I doubt we'll have enough to make, like, full-fledged darker regular Pale Moon decks, but at least for me, I'll try to come up with, like, a budget Pale Moon deck profile to do for you guys. And obviously when the set comes out, I'll have an update on that where it's like a fully competitive version. So same thing with Shadow Paladins. But anyway, thank you all as always for watching. Subscribe for more Vanguard videos. I know, like, I don't even know what you would call my channel because I do a bunch of different videos, but I mean, yeah, once I get Windows 10 on my gaming PC, hopefully I can really start doing those Fire Emblem Let's Plays without any, like, audio lag and whatnot, which I'm hoping is going to be the case. I know Dolphin worked on my gaming PC before I had to fix it, so I could probably Let's Play Path of Radiance, which would be amazing, because I never beat that game. I've seen my cousin beat it, but I've never personally beat it, and I would love to, so we can look forward to that in the future, hopefully. But anyway, and then obviously I can do more anime-related videos, and then haven't purchased manga in a while, but you know, that is still a thing I do. I actually have to get a new bookshelf for all my manga, so what I am going to do is, once I get all my manga into my basement, I'll showcase all of them in one video. That way you guys remember what volumes I do have, and then I can show off pretty much all the volumes I've got since my last haul video. So yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.